Hello everyone and welcome to your reading. This reading is to help us understand what our inner child is going through and how it is affecting our twin flame relationship. It may be help to give us insight into the separation from our twin flame or any disharmony going on within twin flame relationships that are already in union. So what is the inner child feeling? What's going on with the inner child right now? Outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. So your inner child is feeling like they're an outsider. So maybe you have felt this growing up, this feeling of not being like everyone else, and your inner child is still feeling these feelings. He or she is feeling these feelings because he or she knows that they're different. You know, they know they're different because of what they believe in. Maybe they believe in magic. Maybe they believe in dragons. They believe in energies, in occult things, in mysticism. Your inner child is feeling like an outsider. And so when these feelings exist within our inner child, they need to be released and they need to come to light so that we can be a clear channel, and these emotions that your inner child is having will no longer affect your relationship. So let's see how your relationship is being affected by these feelings of being an outsider, being a misfit, being a loner. Let's get some insight in how this has been affecting your twin flame relationship. Okay, so I'm getting keep an open mind and new love. Okay, so your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I think there's a fear that you're not going to be totally accepted by your twin flame partner because of how different you felt growing up and how this difference in your inner child, in how they feel like they're an outsider, that they're this misfit, that you're not really accepted. And so those feelings, flow over into your relationship. But what I'm getting from this card is that your partner, for you to keep an open mind regarding, you feeling different as a child, keep an open mind to accepting, embracing, and honoring these feelings of being an outsider. Because once you keep an open mind and accept and embrace all the differences that you have, then this will reflect in your relationship. So I'm getting that it's kind of been a fear of yours that your partner may not completely accept you for all the different ways or things or beliefs that you have. But you've attracted your partner because they are very similar to who you are. So you may not both voice, these feelings of being an outsider, of being a misfit, but it is a common thread that has, attracted you to each other. So maybe just to be open about that, because this will help this new level of love in your relationship. This will bring about new feelings of love and appreciation for you, because once you accept, the things that made you feel that you were a misfit or an outsider or a loner, being alone and lonely. Once you have an open mind and embrace those things, you'll have a whole new appreciation for your partner. And sorry, what I meant to say is your partner will have a whole new appreciation for you, because you are being open and, you know, embracing this side of you. So this is something that both of you can definitely communicate about, or you can even start by just journaling about it. And then once you come to accept it and have an open mind, it will reflect as this new love or a new level or a whole new stage of your relationship. So just to keep that in mind, that, you know, your inner child goes through things constantly. And so what else is going on that we don't know about with our inner child that is affecting our twin flame connection? What is a message that our inner child wants us to know? Okay, so your inner child does believe that love conquers all, but maybe I'm getting from this picture of weariness that your inner child is kind of tired of this, all this focus that's been on the partner. And, you know, it's like your inner child is feeling weary of, okay, yes, love and reunion, and what is my divine masculine doing? What is my divine feminine feeling? How does she feel about me? Is the time ready? Your inner child is like really tired of all of that. Your inner child is tired of all this love, love, love outside of, you know, yourself. She's tired of love conquers all. She's tired of being loyal and having this eternal love and lasting commitment, but it hasn't really gotten you anywhere. So let's get some insight on, you know, how we can remedy this. So again, all of these cards have been pre-shuffled. I just like to shuffle them again to wake them up on camera. Let's get a card for your child is feeling weary of all this love conquers all, blah, blah, blah. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Okay, so not to worry, that maybe just to give it a break, because the angel, you are being supported, whether you believe in angels or not. You don't have to believe in angels, but just to know that, you know, this time of solitude is really helping your inner child. It is helping her or him rebuild his strength. So to really know that she is being protected, he or she is being protected. So maybe you've been really learning new things, and again, I'm getting that she kind of needs a break. If you've been studying and learning about new topics, learning new things, that, you know, sometimes she just needs a nap. Teaching. What you're experiencing now, you will be teaching others. I'm also getting from this card is that what you're experiencing is helping your inner child to learn about being not so much in the ego anymore, but to rise above that. So part of your job is to not only help and teach and heal your inner child, but to help and teach and heal others and their inner children. Wow, that's a huge one. So maybe it's about learning. Maybe it's learning about the inner child, because your inner child is going through this and needs to be, you know, revitalized, brought back to life. So maybe you're learning how to do that now so that you can teach your inner child and also help teach others to learn about their inner child. So you are protected while you change your career. You're building up this strength whether you feel it or not. It's when the inner child feels weary and in need of rest, that's when you are rebuilding and you are restoring, kind of revitalizing your energy fields. You are being helped by the universe, and it is creating a strength in you that you don't even realize. So yeah, you know, your inner child is just weary of all this twin flame stuff. So maybe just to take a break and like maybe focus on him or her more. Maybe that's the real message here. Okay, let's see what else all right, let's see what else the cards have to say about what our inner child is going through and how it's affecting our relationship with our twin flame. Okay, what is our inner child going through and how is it affecting our twin flame relationship? And what is our inner child going through and how is it affecting our relationship with him or her? Okay, that's way too many. So many messages. Let's just pick these two. Okay, so the first one we have is Resurrection. This is a favorite. Your inner child loves this card. And Sacrifice. Okay, so we're still needing to work on these things. We're still not heating from our previous readings. So your inner child, let's look at this one. Let's get some clarity on what the messages are from this card. What is your inner child wanting to say about recovery, making a comeback? Our inner child, what is he or she saying about recovery and comeback? Okay, so she wants to explore this relationship with you. She's feeling that the attention is kind of restoring her energy, so she's not feeling so, exhausted from all of this. But she is open to, kind of crossing that bridge with you because he or she has felt like alone and abandoned. So she wants you to make this comeback and to meet her on this bridge. Because when you go within and you self-reflect, it helps to see her or him and how she is being. So she wants this comeback. She wants you to come back. She wants you to meet her or him. And with self-reflection, she's able to see, what's really in your heart, and she wants to really see this love, this self-love that you are going to explore so that he or she can feel that as well. And to sacrifice, letting go. Let's get some insight on sacrifice, letting go, what your inner child is feeling. What is your inner child feeling regarding sacrifice, letting go, renunciation, offering? Okay, waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So I'm getting from this card that your inner child has felt that you had to sacrifice him or her in your pursuit of, money, career, prosperity, abundance, that you've really sacrificed your inner child. You've sacrificed your inner child to enable these material things. So what does your inner child, what can we do to help heal this, you know, the fact that we sacrificed our inner child for material wealth and material gain? Let's get more insight and clarity into this. Higher consciousness. Okay, so as you are growing and evolving and learning, this higher consciousness is enabling your relationship to overcome you and these feelings that your inner child has, that he or she's been sacrificed. So through your evolution, through your growth and your spiritual journey, this is what's really helping your relationship. It's also helping on a certain level for your inner child to understand what's been going on, the need of, you know, why we had to keep working hard and neglecting our inner child to achieve these material things. So let's get another card on this. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, the inner child. Let's get another card for some clarity. True love. Okay. So we've also had to sacrifice our relationship with our inner child for our twin flame relationship. So these romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this is a very, you know, very positive card regarding your twin flame relationship. But because it's grouped in with the sacrifice, you've really had to sacrifice your love of your inner child, which is your love of self. And, you know, she's really been sacrificed. So to enable you, he or she has been sacrificed and forgotten so that you can be with in your pursuit of true love. So in your pursuit of your twin flame, this relationship with your inner child has been sacrificed. So let's get some cards on what we can do to help heal this, what our inner child is feeling. Therefore, once this is healed, and it can then heal our twin flame relationship. Miracles. Miracles are in store for you. Love is in store for you. Expect miracles. Expect great healing to come with your inner child and to come with your twin flame. Because with these miracles, not only will you have your twin flame, but you will also have your inner child back. All of these things that your inner child has experienced, there is a miracle of healing that is happening, whether we even know it or not, whether we even feel it or even do anything about it or not. Love is being brought from the higher dimensions through the 5D energies that are pouring forth on the earth. Love is transmuting all of the, you know, pain and woundedness from our inner child. And with your awareness of these energies and love and miracles, you know, your inner child will become healed. Okay, so let's get a message from your inner child. How does your inner child see you? How does your inner child see you right now? How are they viewing you? How is your inner child viewing you at this moment? They don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell us how they're viewing us. There you go. They're like, okay, fine. Authority. Archangel Metatron. Whenever I pull this card, I interpret it as fairness and justice. So your inner child sees you as this authority figure, and I'm getting that it's not in a great way. And it's not good or bad, it's not right or wrong. It's how children always see their parents. They see them as this authority figure, and all they do is, reprimand and tell us what we're doing wrong. So there's a part of us as the inner adult is we tell ourselves that we're wrong. We tell ourselves that we're not good enough, or we're not smart enough, or we're not good looking enough. And, the inner child just views you as this authority figure that's telling him or her how they're not good enough. So they're also wanting justice for this. They're like saying, okay, well, if you're not going to change, I want justice. And, they are just kind of waiting for this miracle for us to stop, with this authoritative tone that's reprimanding and not making our inner child feel good. And the thing about it is that we don't realize that we do that. But every time we look in the mirror and we say something negative, it's that dialogue that's speaking to your inner child. Every time we perceive that we've made a mistake and we feel badly about it, that's us reprimanding our inner child. So let's get some healing. Let's get some healing of that energy. Because it doesn't make anyone feel good, adult or child. So let's get some healing for this reprimanding authority figure and for the justice that your inner child wants. Moon tree. So healing through the phases of the moon, healing through being in nature. A really quick and easy way for healing and to heal your inner child is just by being in nature. And I'm getting that your inner child, for some reason, because of his or her fascination with the moon, gets a lot of healing from the moonlight. So really make the effort to be outside or be in the energies of a full moon, to really spend time with your inner child during the new moon, to really communicate and tell your inner child how wonderful and beautiful he or she is, to tell your inner child how perfect, whole, and complete he or she is. And to do this during the phases of the moon, because that's when you really connect. Your inner child is like the energies of the inner child are completely open. So what else can we do to heal this? Heal all this energy with our inner child to help heal our twin flame relationship. Inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. So inner god or inner goddess, your inner child loves to dance. Whether you know how or not, that's not the point. The point is your inner child expresses him or herself through movement, through your body. So even if you're just alone, listen to some really fun and upbeat music that you love, because your inner child wants to do this. And through dance, through movement, your inner child will heal. And your inner child will feel the connection because that you know what he or she wants and that you're doing it. So this will really help to unlock all this pain from the past. So to really express yourself through movement, through dance. And maybe I hear if some of you don't even like to dance, it doesn't matter. Your inner child likes to dance. And all dancing is just moving to music. Whether you move in rhythm or how you have rhythm or you don't, whether you don't even move to the beat, that's not the point. The point is your inner child loves to hear music and loves to express his or her spirit by movement And by hearing music, it's something that he or she really, really enjoys. Okay, so that was our reading. I feel that I feel compelled to just pull another card. Okay, well then these ones. Every time I just want to end off, they're like, no. So please, your inner child wants you to believe in them. Believe in them and tell them you believe in them. Tell your inner child wants you to stay with them. Your inner child wants your connection with them. And your inner child wants to apologize, but also is waiting for you to apologize. Wants to feel that you are sorry for abandoning him or her, for leaving them alone, for not being there when you needed them. And you already know the answer. You already know everything you need to do for your inner child. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I know that I received so much insight regarding my own relationship to my inner child and how it affects our relationship to others, not just our twin flame relationship. So thank you all so much for joining me, for watching my video, for liking, for subscribing, for following me on YouTube and Instagram. It really gives me the encouragement and inspiration to keep doing these readings for you and for myself. So thank you all. I love you all. And until our next reading, I'm sending you all so much love and peace.